what you're trying to do once we cut it.
I'm trying to get a whole new look.
Whole new look?
Yeah, I don't know what you can come up with since it's, it's a YouTube thing. No, I want to get this beard down, like
trim it down a little bit.
Yeah, trim it down probably to like a 5 o'clock.
Little shadow, okay.
Yeah, shadow level.
You still want the beard though? Like, we could trim this, and then shape it up.
All right, I mean, however you think you can go get this new look on.
Yeah, what I'm noticing is that the hair right here looks like you just got a cut. So we definitely should do like a fade of some sorts. You cool with that? Or do you want to do a taper?
I mean, we could do a fade too.
We could do a fade?
Okay. I was going to pop that looking clean and nice.
And are you cool with enhancements?
If it's not too noticeable.
I got you, yeah. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy 4 back with another daily video. Today we got a banger, so I'm gonna just cut his dreads off real quick. This is a part of the free haircut series. If you are interested in getting a free haircut, yes, this man did not pay a single dollar for this haircut. He still tipped me. Shout out to my dog. All his info is gonna be down below. He wanted me to tag his Instagram and all that. So yeah, we just gonna cut his dreads off first. And this is 14 years, I believe. 14 or 15, I think he said. 14 years. And he said he was, of course, going to keep them just in case he ever wanted to reattach them. That's the beauty about Afro hair. Like, you can literally reattach it, and it'll grow as if you never cut it. I think that's beautiful. So we're going to start picking out, I like to call these nubs, basically the roots of dreads, kind of where the hair groups together, the sections. So we're gonna cut each nub off. And as you can see, obviously he's gonna have product build up just from the dreads. Obviously 14 years without, the scalp being exposed like this, so of course he's gonna have build up or nothing. So we're gonna pick it out and then we're gonna take it down. I'm not gonna wash it yet because I still want I want to get it down to a certain length that isn't too long, to where the nubs are, because there's still some nubs in there. So this is gonna ensure that we cut all the nubs down. Want a free haircut? Go to this link down below for more info. And I'm going against the grain. I believe this is my 4 guard. I'm just going against the grain. And right here, I'm gonna go with the grain. I believe this is my 3 guard. And then we're gonna wash his hair. So I wash his hair about 3 times just to get all that, just a fresh start. Like, when you cutting off this amount of hair, obviously most of the buildup was obviously in the dreads and in the roots. So once you cut that off, you kind of took care of the problem. But it's a mental reset too, to just give them a fresh hair wash right down to the scalp. So I'm gonna take his hair down with a 2. I'm gonna start off with a 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend this bulk line. He was pretty much rocking a high fade. So when he hit me up, I require everyone who wants to do the free haircut just to send me a picture so I can see what I'm working with. And I'm thinking he was just gonna get another fade with the dreads. But he told me he's cutting it all off. So I told him, hey, we definitely gotta record this. So for the fade, I'm gonna do a drop fade on him. Basically a mid fade, just a slight drop in the back, nothing too crazy. And his hair isn't the easiest to fade. It's very spaced out, especially at the bottom, because it wasn't as thick at the bottom. That's how curls and waves work. So yeah, his hairline was, he was concerned about the thinning parts. I told him we were still gonna keep it thick. I think this cut came out fire. Definitely preserved his line, kept it nice and sharp. So we're gonna start the fade process. And as you can see, I'm combing while cutting. Shout out my dog Lixit for the beat. This sample's crazy. I know y'all hear it. This sample's crazy. Also, I've never done this before in one of my videos, but I predict this video would do very well. I've never done this before. Hopefully I don't speak bad upon it, but I think this video is going to do very well. So if you're new to the channel, comment down below to help boost this video so it can reach even more people if it has reached you. Thank you, I appreciate it. So I'm using my raking method, just getting the fade nice and perfect on this side. As you can see, I like to stretch my fades. I'm not the type of barber to really compress it and to make it all tight. Like, nah, I'm trying to, spread that joint out. Feel me? So as you can see, we left the top at a level where we still gonna have to lay that thing down a bit. So as I work on the back, same thing, we just gonna follow this fade all the way through. Gonna connect it to the back right now. And we're gonna keep it right below that hump, like a little crease. So we're gonna add the foam in his hair. So notice I didn't touch his beard yet. So we're gonna set this foam in. I set it in by brushing it in. Then I'm gonna take a towel, wipe like all the extra, put the dewy on, blow dry that in. And while that marinates, it's important to let that marinate. Now we're gonna work on the beard. So he wanted to cut it a bit lower than this. I didn't want to. He trusted me. I'm like, bro, trust me. We're gonna take the sides down. Trust me. And he trusted me and he loved it. So we're gonna start by fading it in and then take our trimmers, shaping it up. I usually start either on the cheek or on the back of the cheek near the ear. Really doesn't matter. I never really start from the bottom, from the neckline. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Y'all see the color coordination, the clippers with the dewy. Man, this is crazy. And his beard was coming out crispy. I'm like, sheesh. Effortlessly too. It was just. And I'm gonna still trim his face, but not as much as what we trimmed everything else. You always want to keep that part a little thicker to give everyone a more masculine look. Because if you trim it all one level, on some people it fits their shape, but on most people it doesn't. It's best to just keep the very bottom of the chin pretty thick. So I'm gonna spray his hair down with some alcohol and then we're gonna line him up. We are not gonna push him back at all. I know some of my clients, I do like a professional pushback, but him, I pretty much kept his line right where it was at and filled in any light spots with enhancements. That was his biggest concern. And after this big of a transformation, people aren't really worried about having a super sharp lineup. They're more so worried about the hair looking good all around. You feel me? So we're gonna spray some enhancements. And I'm gonna just add the pencil on his vertical bars. Just so it can stand out more on his skin. So shout out Easy Blade if you wanna cop this razor or any of the other ones. Use my promo code, is on the screen. So I'm gonna just stretch his skin while I do this part. And last but not least, I think this is the last thing I did. Just hit the stash, man. That's gonna connect everything. If you got a clean cut and your stash is looking wild, his wasn't looking wild, but if it's just looking wild, you ain't gonna look right. So this is his reaction. We're just gonna freehand trim the top This is how he came in, and this is how he's leaving. Sheesh. It's your boy 4. I'm out. Peace.